Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, hey there, hi there, and hello there. You're more than welcome to come on in, have a seat, kick your feet up, get relaxed. Bring your higher self, if you will. Why not? It's the best thing that you will have done for yourself to this point. Needless to say, I hope you're bringing in your divine spirit team. I really do honestly hope with everything that is within me that you set and meditated so that you will know what spiritual download that I'm downloading, uploading, whatever we're doing per getting the message, so that you will know what message is for you and what's not. Leave it for somebody else to take. But 9 times out of 10, if this is your first time, Spirit did not guide you here by accident. It is not by coincidence that we're meeting like this, and I want you to know that I support your energy. Why? Because I understand the time that we're in. If you're returning back to the channel, you are the Soul Tribe gang, gang, gang. What's going on? What is happening in the ethers is very, very important and or vital to your ascension. It is very essential to your ascension. Listen, I dare you to say that backwards 53 times. Listen, come on in. I am feeling really good on this, just a beautiful night, right? So I got up, I said, you know what? I want to talk to my soul tribe. Shout out to the gang stalkers. They seem to have just gone awry, right? And that in itself is a blessing. Listen, soul tribe, I've already called in my appropriate protection. I saw in the ethers that you were absolutely doing the same. I see you in that spiritual closet. Thank you for allowing me in that spiritual closet. It is a very vulnerable place to be. The dark night of the soul is not for the weak. Listen, only the strong survive. I just heard Spirit say, yeah, listen, your best revenge is outdoing yourself. There is no revenge. Move forward. Do not keep yourself preoccupied with things that do not serve your higher good. This is your energy. It's not that I'm telling you this is what you need to do. This is the energy that you're in. You're just not squandering your energy anymore. You're very, very mindful of where your time goes. Why? Because you can't get your time back. And then you realize time is an illusion, and what appears to be going slow is really going fast, and what appears to be going fast is honestly really going slow, simultaneously, all at the same time. Listen, I call upon the highest of white lights. I call upon my divine, beautiful spirit team that's been with me for all my lifetimes. I'm asking that you open up the doors to the ethers, the heavens, the ascended masters, the gods and goddesses by way of our divine lineage, our divine ancestors, and by way and permission of the Most High God. Please grant me position. Please grant me the position to intercede on behalf of the divine collective between the physical and the spiritual world. I call upon my higher self to keep me balanced because my spirit knows the journey. It has awakened. And once you've awakened, it's impossible for you to go back to sleep. You and I know that to be true. Was that 344 just as I said that? Well, listen, you're seeing the synchronicities, but nothing is really shocking at this point for you. And this is really just how it all just kind of, ends up. This spiritual walk is not an easy cookie to crumble. It's a very narrow path. And so you're finding my beautiful empresses and my beautiful kings and queens. Listen, we're going to dive into the energy. Divine ancestors, Holy Spirit, only of the highest of white lights. I open up the door to the divine ethers. What is it that you want us to know? Yeah, I told you that dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul depends on the soles of your feet and as to whether or not you are grounded in this experience. It's a very scary place to be, isn't it? Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're schizophrenic. Oh, your ears are ringing. Oh, your nose is itching. Oh, your eyeballs blurry. Listen, this is the dark night of the soul. Welcome to this mother. This is what it is. Okay? There are no shortcuts. There's no circumventing. There's no getting around your inner demons and or what it is that you have to do by way of yourself. This is why it is considered to be a self-imposed imprisonment. Where along the line did you give up your free will? I'm going to need you to go into your mental vortex, into your mental caverns of your own mind, be a controller of your own thoughts, and ask yourself, how did you get in here? How did you end up in a prison that you yourself put yourself in? While we're in the age of Aquarius, not to be confused with the age of accountability, all things will be seen through. The divine collective is not exempt from checking themselves before they wreck themselves. Listen, why is this a self-imposed imprisonment? How did I lock myself in here? Why, when, where? And wherever it is, you mean to tell me I got the power to let myself out? It's never really been about the black magic that they were projecting onto me, that I was really the magician, that the biggest trick the devil ever pulled was getting me to think that I wasn't who the Most High says that I was and who I'm becoming and who I am. Ooh, I'm starting to see things from the eyes of the Most High. I'm starting to see myself the way the Most High sees me. Suitable and fit. Confident. With everything that I need on the inside of me, because that is what the promise says. This is what the Most High says. There are promises that I've given to you, chosen ones, by way of being obedient. By way of seeing yourself as someone who is enlightened. Enlightened to what? The fact that you got a direct connection to the Most High. You see the way that cord is sitting at the top of that crown and that area, all that mental activity and these ropes that are tangled? This is really a direct connection to the Most High God. If you zoom in just a little bit closer, you'll notice that this cord covers this person's eyes. Why? Because they can't see themselves the way that the Most High sees them. Now, here's the thing. Free will is a beautiful thing because you get a choice to stay in this energy or to not stay in this energy. It is really just that simple. And a lot of people don't really want to accept the fact that they are the magician. Okay? This is for those people that are going through a very strenuous dark night of the soul. You are the high priestess. That part has not changed. But you're not exempt. You're not exempt. None of us are. The Three of Cups is you getting past this paranoia, betrayal, all the things that have happened to you in the past, and opening your heart up to new friendships. But making people understand the effort that they must make in order to be around you at a certain spiritual level of your evolution. Once you get out of this, you won't be so eager to squander your pearls on swine and sit with people that are not feeding you better than you're feeding yourself. Do you like yourself? Right? Look at you living without the person you thought you couldn't live without, right? It's a real serious thing. This is about growth. This is about seeing yourself in hindsight and noticing just how far you've come. This is some real spiritual work. Be about that spiritual work. The Three of Cups is new friendships, right? Once you've healed that inner child, once you get out of this Eight of Swords and you click your heels, Dorothy, and you realize that you always had everything you needed on the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. I promise you, if you follow that yellow brick road, you're going to be going the right way. You can't mess this up. Even though sometimes you're like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Well, yeah, this is where you get wisdom. Don't do that again, okay? That's common sense. Don't do that, right? Yeah, at least you keep bumping your head up against a wall. And then if you do that, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing that? Yeah, don't do that to yourself. It's about value. It's about liking yourself. It's about being okay with what you've had to go through, what you allowed yourself to go through. And then you have to make a mental decision of how you're going to move forward in those experiences by way of the fact that you're still alive. You survived all them things you thought was going to kill you. Well, you're not dead. So now what? What happens if you do live? Listen, some people were planning to die because they thought that, oh my God, he left me. Oh my God, she left me. Oh my God, they left me. Look, he left me. Listen, I had to make it funny because I'm not going to curb my enthusiasm for nothing. How crazy is that? Yeah, you have to decide who you want to be moving forward based on your experiences. But look at you all grown up being the magician and the alchemist. living without the person that you thought you could never live without. Oh my God, he's my everything. That's dangerous. Nobody should be your everything. You ain't even your own everything. You better be your own everything. Why? Because people come and go. Somebody's going to die later in life. So if you're banking on your joy and your happiness and what it is that you've come here to do by way of your destiny, if you're deciding that your life and whether or not you decide to get out of this mental prison is predicated on whether or not somebody stays with you who you believe in this illusion that you can't live without, then you really need to let yourself out of this prison. And guess what? That was just a little commercial break. Meanwhile, back to the reading. You are the star in the age of Aquarius. You are shining so bright. I'm getting your story is written in the stars. Nothing can change it. The Ace of Pentacles has been very consistent in coming out for the Divine Collective. Listen, this Lionsgate was not what people thought. Do you know how many people I had on the prayer list? A lot. And every single person got a prayer. Now, whether or not they thought they deserved the goodness that I prayed for them, the spirit and the body has to be willing. As they say in Islam, inshallah. But Allah is willing when you are willing. Listen. You sowing into the ministry, sowing a seed of faith, asking the Most High to grant whatever it is that you asked me to pray for. I told you, don't even tell me the situation. You know what I prayed for mostly was self-love, self-reflection. And you could have been like, damn, what's going on? I started working with Nephilim and all of a sudden I'm going through the dark night of the soul. I ended up leaving the place that I live. Oh my God, I had to move forward. Oh my Lord. Why? Because you said, Most High, remove all things that no longer serve my higher good. You rolled over the very next day and realized that the man you thought was your person had to go. The job you needed to go was go. You like, wait a minute. Yeah, but this is what you're asking for. Because ultimately, this is where you're going, Dorothy. Looks a little shaky on that yellow brick road. Sometimes, depending on your perception. Is the glass half full or half empty? Thank God for free will. Listen, y'all didn't know I was going to bring this business to the spiritual table. But I am about that spiritual work. Shout out to my Abba in heaven, the creator of all things, also known as Olodumare. Shout out to my Abba, my father in heaven, my mother, nature. Thank you. Gaia, I love you. Yeah, I thank the Most High. I just had to stop and have like a little praise break, like a commercial break type of a praise break, because I'm serious about it. Shout out to the creator of all things, divine providence, that goes by many, many names and many, many times and many, many lands. Shout out to Allah. Shout out to the truth, the way, and the light by way of Yeshua HaMashiach. This is about faith, y'all. That's it. It's about what you're rooting in. It's about what it is that you believe that you deserve. Okay? Love is an idea. For me, love is an action. Right? Somebody can tell me all day, oh, I love you, but be very insensitive by way of their actions. I'm going to feed your energy. I'm going to read your energy before I feed it. Because I'm not going to feed something that is not giving me back what it is that I'm putting out. That's not mathing. Okay, listen, come on back. Ooh, this is about going within. A lot of you need to go within. Every single person that is truly on that divine path, being about that spiritual work, you need to go within. Why are you so angry? What are you afraid of? Oh, somebody's sending me demonic attacks. Nah, fool. You paying karmic debt from a past lifetime and you breaking generational curses. But the fact that you're denouncing your gift is why you putting yourself in this mental prison. The creator of all things is standing by like, look at this fool. I'm standing right here. All you got to do is take that step. Do what I asked you to do. Be obedient. I know you thought getting put out of that place and going homeless, oh my God, what am I going to do? You're being tested. You're being tested by way of your worldly possessions, by way of your ego. For the Most High says, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess that I am the creator of all things. I am Lord. Listen. So you prayed and you're fasting. You're like, dang, now I'm here, I'm there, I'm this. Listen, you're always on assignment. Do you trust your Abba? Do you trust being about your Father's word? This is all this is about. To whom much is given, much is required. And you're always going to be tested by way of what the world deems fit for you to be successful. It's not about that. If the Most High is walking with me, then who the hell am I scared of? What the hell is this? Huh? What is this? Behavioral health can't fix this. I sat with the therapist one time after I lost my baby, and she goes, well, you know, people that go through the Kundalini experience usually don't make it. I go, what? You certified by the medical board and you're telling me something about spirituality? Okay. And this is why you're going to see they're not prescribing a lot of psychotropic medications, because they're realizing that the person that they thought was schizophrenic really had some doors open, was really gifted and had a spiritual gift. So you're hearing voices. Well, what the hell are the spirits saying? Stop running from yourself. So your ears are ringing. So you're seeing things. What are you seeing? People are like, oh my God, that's not normal. Show me normal. I'll wait. Okay, listen. You are a spiritual leader. The emperor gives me the head. The head. Where's your head at? Put your head in the game. Your crown. You are the star. You are manifesting. Every single thought is literal. The universe is taking literal orders by way of you feeling abundant. Oh, I want love. No, it goes from I want to, I am love. I am the gift. I am a cosmic gift. I am the divine by way of being whoever I am authentically in this body. I am a reflection of the divine creator of all things. I am the King of Pentacles. I am wealthy. I am well. I am free. I am moving forward. Willpower, courage. I am going within. Everything on the inside of me is in order. Therefore, everything outside of me is mathing. It has to get in order because of the channel that I've allowed myself to be on, be it good, bad, or indifferent. I need to be more mindful as to whether or not I'm on a good channel or a bad channel. Listen, it's real. Check yourself every second of the day. What else you going to do? If you find yourself drifting off and thinking about things and people and places more than you do yourself, then you're in danger. Okay, there's really no way else to cut this cheesecake. There really is no way to break down the math by way of fractions. You're in danger, okay? Don't put yourself in danger. So when you get to crying and kicking and screaming and wondering why he didn't work out, she didn't work out, you have to hold yourself accountable. How the hell you end up there? Okay, listen, do you really want to be about that spiritual work? Okay. Do you really want to be about that spiritual work? Do you really want to be about the spiritual work? Do you really want to be, or do you just want to be about the spiritual twerk? Listen, somebody came here just for the spiritual twerk. For those of you that do not know, just a little random commercial break to break up all the little monotony. You know, I'm a different kind of teacher. There's lots of people that don't like me, but that's not my problem. Listen, I just wanted to state a fact. There's a lot of people that don't like me, and that's okay. I support them in the energy. I really do, right? I'm a different kind of teacher, so I had to break up the monotony. Listen, for those of you who are not aware of what the spiritual twerk is, the spiritual twerk is the Eight of Cups energy. That is you follow, 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 follow. You're following the yellow brick road. That's the spiritual twerk. It's more like a spiritual stride. With a little bit of mozzarella and a little bit of queso and a little bit of crema. Listen, it's a very cheesy type of a situation. It's very gooey. Why? Because you are just flowing in the Eight of Cups. You're at peace with what needs to be left behind. You're understanding that it is a wise thing to self-preserve if you don't do anything else. You're the one that has to actually live this life. So you should be living it in a way that satisfies your soul. And if it's not, then that means you need to do something. There's some type of change that needs to transpire. But are we really being honest with ourselves? There's nobody really in this closet with you. right? With the exception of you putting yourself and allowing yourself to be under some type of illusion. And 9 times out of 10, it's something that somebody either spoke over to you. When I say over to you, I mean over you, right? In terms of words or speaking at you, that you've allowed to penetrate your physical body, your mental body. When at the end of the day, do you like you? What do you think about you? Oh, he called me a bitch. He called me a whore. Is that who you are? Then why is this bothering you? At some point, you have to check yourself so deeply that you really don't allow room for the fuckery, not even from yourself. You got to catch yourself, be like, you know what, that's real low vibrational. Because I'm telling you, the mind and the body will be on repeat if you don't reset itself. You must control, alt, delete the basura. It's just a fact. Como se dice, it's bullshit. You got to call bullshit. If you see a little plate of bullshit, don't eat it. Listen, it doesn't make you no sense, my friend. It's not good for you. The food. What are you eating? Your spiritual food, your spiritual comida. What are you eating? Right? Because everything that you go through, anybody that you're around, anybody that you agree and by way of your free will, anybody that you agree to surround yourself with is a reflection of you, whether you want to admit that or not. Because if they were not, you wouldn't be there. You wouldn't keep returning back to these kinds of people. So if you're in a room full of people that are mean, nasty, negative, and say there's 10 people in the room, right? And they're just on this negative energy. It is inevitable that eventually that energy will penetrate your sphincter, your sphere, your spiritual closet. Why? You will become the 11th negative person in that room. It's mathing. It makes sense. 10 plus 1 is 11 negative people now. But if you should so happen to decide to put yourself in a room with people that actually like themselves, that are honest, you're walking in the truth, so you can take, constructive criticism. You can filter through what you need to take in, what's the truth and what's not. But you're sitting around successful, happy, positive people, right? Same scenario. Let's just flip it and switch it and twerk it down the street. Okay, well, that was another commercial break. I am entitled to the commercial breaks. It's in my spiritual contract. So if you're in a room with 10 people that's positive, you will be the 11th person in the room that's positive. Come on, get the spiritual work. Who are you surrounding yourself around? What calls are you still accepting? What text messages? Who the hell? If you still going back and forth with somebody like, what are you doing? And then you want to come to the star seed and you want us to cleanse you when you don't even want to get out of this? No, listen, when you ready, let's talk. Okay, all right, listen. Knight of Wands, this is you. Passion and moving forward. This is passion and moving forward. Listen, I'm coming to free all of my sons and daughters and soul tribe. And I'm serious. That's just a random disclaimer to my platform, to me, who I am, and what it is that I've come to do. Let's be abundantly clear, crystal clear. Shout out to somebody if your name is Crystal. Yeah, let's be clear, Crystal. Crystal clear, Crystal. And that applies to you too. You're not exempt just because your name is Crystal. Listen, it's a real serious thing. All bullshit aside, you're going to have to be about your spiritual life. You're going to have to cut, slice, and dice. Even if you got to get in King of Swords with yourself. Even if you got to cut off your old self, like, look, let's have a damn conversation. Depression, have a seat. Anxiety, sit down. Trying to please my daddy, my mama's people-pleasing attitude, spirit of revenge, strife, competitiveness. Let's have a seat. Call a damn meeting and break up with their asses and give yourself your own funeral. Periods. That is the death, the transformation, and the motherfucking rebirth. Periods. This is about giving yourself permission to be great. This is about giving yourself permission to be seen where you're supposed to be seen. Be with the people you're supposed to be with. Why? Because you are the chosen. This is about you seeing yourself the way the Creator has created you to be by way of sitting in this seat. Listen, the Ace of Cups. Is this one of the hardest ascensions you've ever gone through? Absolutely. You're sensitive to everything. You can see when people got a spirit on them. I can look into their eyes and see when something else is working through them. Baby, welcome to the spiritual work. The Ace of Cups is the helping hand of the Most High. So who the hell gonna stop you? I'll wait. Not forever, though. I was really being facetious. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna wait. We're stepping into this star quality. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Most High backing us and the Chariot. Okay, this is really just mere confirmation. We're just coming here to confirm what it is Spirit is telling us to do. Six of Cups. We've done this before. Six of Cups is past life for me. Resurrection, deja vu, yeah. You know it. You intuitively know it. Some of you believe that my voice is very familiar because this is not our first rodeo. We are the Ascended Masters. I can hear the horn in the distance. Judgment is here. It's still going on. The High Priestess. This is about intuition. This is about what can I do to help all of humanity. Do y'all hear the horn? Let me make sure y'all hear the horn. And I'm for real. Let's see if it'll do it again. There it is. And it's a little past midnight, right? Yeah, Spirit woke me up. I had took a good nap earlier today too. And I didn't know why, but I just let my body go with the flow, right? Yeah. Shout out to the people that are getting personal readings from me. There's a lot going on, but guess what? You're going to be okay. I'm never required to get in your sick bed. So even when you come in and you're going through this, just know that I know. This is why I talk to you the way that I do. I'm only telling you what I had to tell myself in the middle of what appeared to be chaotic. But really all the while, it was me not wanting to accept my gift. Me putting my own blindfold over my eyes. Me going against the grain and telling the Most High, I don't want to do this. Well, keep doing that and let me know how that works out for you. And if it doesn't, if you survive, good luck. I don't really know what else to tell you. Yeah. I told you, Most High shook my bed. Something shook my bed. An ancestor. I said, Lord, these people gonna think I'm crazy. But I don't give a damn. Because I know the Most High is real. I know it. I know it for a fact. So when you come along and you're trying to get through these cycles, just know that I know. I dropped a card on the floor, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Just know that I know. A lot of y'all are moving in silence right now. People can't figure you out. You're cloaked in so much light and they don't even have the keys, that they don't know what to do. And that's okay. Guess what? They came to the realization that they were too concerned about you anyway in your life, and that nobody was driving the car on the road, on their path, in their own life. You got a car just going on your path because you too busy in the High Priestess lane trying to jump in her car, jump in his car. Who the hell driving your car on your life path? You about to hit a ditch. You done ran out of gas. This is why we say it's giving stay in your mother freaking lane. You ain't gotta like us. No. I can't even say that our life is dependent on whether or not we're liked at this point. This is about the truth. So we could appear to be very mysterious. The Seven of Swords is giving me somebody that thinks we're sneaky and deceptive. They don't know how this is coming in, this Ace of Pentacles. They don't know how you getting on the platform and really, really meeting people all over the world. Why? I told you, you out here doing a spiritual twerk. The Eight of Cups is a spiritual twerk. It's a stride. It's a strut. It's a walk. It's a step. It is a sure-footed step. I'm certain, I'm sure, I'm walking. I trust the Most High. I surrender everything that I am, everything that I have. I surrender it to the divine plan for my life. The end. Ashe. It is what it is. And now I stay in this Jubilee energy because I'm celebrating the fact that life is going well for me. This is what we're saying, Divine Collective. I'm celebrating that even if I don't see it yet. Yet is my key word. because I'm manifesting it by way of my thoughts, by way of the way I feel about myself, by way of the way I show my love to all of humanity. Shout out to the baby that waved to me today as I was driving down the street. She was a beautiful little baby, earth angel. Her mother looked at her like, are you really waving at this lady? I said, hey, baby. She was all like 1 year old. I'm just driving down the street. Do, 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 do. Yeah. A lot of babies. I walked into Walmart and another baby was sitting in the stroller. I walk up, the baby said, hey. I said, hey, baby. Listen, suffer not the little children to come into the Most High. Teach them well and they will lead the way. Listen, these are earth angel babies, right? They got different parents. Their parents are meditated, not overly medicating themselves with things that are killing their body. Listen, these are different babies. A lot of you are having natural births, right? A lot of you understand meditation while pregnant, giving birth to a God. How else do you think the Most High is going to come into the world, if not by way of our beautiful babies, especially in a time like this? Listen. Archangel Michael, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Something good coming in real fast. We were tested with our worldly possessions, tested by way of who we trust in relationships, making sure that we protect the soul tribe. This is what I feel. Like, yeah, we're not just letting everybody cross that line and get up under that radar. Justice is here. Mayada's in the building. She's spinning the block and whatnot. I told you I'm a tarot card rapper. Sometimes the words rhyme and sometimes they absolutely do not. But hey, that's just random information for somebody that's not going to do anything with it. And then there's somebody that was like, wait, let me rewind that and write that down. That's what's up. I support that energy. Listen, the Seven of Pentacles. You're getting good karma, beautiful collective. The Knight of Pentacles coming into union with beautiful people, being very protective of our group. We don't have to make a fuss. We can discern the spirit. We know who ain't right. Listen, a lot of those tarot card readers got mad because they got exposed. So it's like, listen, I love you because I'm love, because that's what I am, but I'm not for the bullshit. Not at this stage in the game. We're too awakened to take our asses back to sleep. We're not taking our black asses back to sleep. We're not taking our purple asses back to sleep. We're not taking our white asses back to sleep. This is the Rainbow Coalition. I read spirit. I don't get caught up in racism and all. That's stupid. That's dumb. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stupid. Stupid. Oh, I'm such and such and such. I'm Dominican. Shut up. You black. I'm Puerto Rican. Shut up. You black. Stop making a fuss over things that don't matter. It doesn't matter. It is the spirit. I've met some beautiful people of all races, like this spirit resonated with my soul. You are my soul tribe. I don't get caught up in that BS. The hell? Now, is it a scientific fact that the original people of Israel were Afrikaans? Yes. But at this stage in the game in 2023, right? How the hell you finding time to hate? You tearing up your own house. You tearing up your own world. It's just not making sense. This is a mass ascension all over the world. And before it gets beautiful, it's going to get ugly, at least for other people, because we're walking into the land of milk and honey, and it's absolutely sweet. Well, listen, this concludes the reading. I just wanted to put this out for those people that really wanted it. Yeah. What am I singing? Nope, I don't know. It just feels good to hit that note. Ba 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 ba. If I can't come on here and be myself with my soul tribe and be organic, then you're not my people. My soul tribe is my people. They get it. Why am I holding up the King of Swords? Because it's time to slice and dice. And this really means cutting your old self off and really getting into the Eight of Cups and the spiritual torque, walking away from your old self. You can't afford to be that same person no more. And if somebody's requiring you of that, then maybe your time with them is up. Listen, Temperance is here. Archangel Michael energy. The sun, a lot of fire on the board. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aquemini, Aries, more Gemini, Pisces, okay, water sign energy, Libran energy. Yeah, listen. But ultimately, what is this reading about? What does it boil down to in a nutshell, in a finite type of an energy? We have to make it final. Faith. Faith is the evidence of things not seen, but what you hope for. This person's in a self-imposed imprisonment. Take the handcuffs off your own mind. It's you. Nothing's after you. You know what's after you? Your higher self. And you know what's really holding you down? Your old self. Can you imagine? 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Welcome to the dark night of the soul. How long you stay there is totally up to you. But just know that the creator of all things is telling you, listen, I've given you the blueprint. The Ace of Cups, I'm here with you. I've not forsaken you. I'm here with you. I'm walking with you. And that is a fact. You should know that, not believe it. You should know. And if you can't feel it, then just operate on faith. Line yourself up with what it is that you know is the right thing to do. And I promise you, you will come out okay. How many more lifetimes did you want to come back? Right? If you don't get it right, you're going to come back again. A lot of people don't believe in that resurrection and or just, different lives. Well, why you have so many deja vus? Why is it that your spirit seems so familiar to me? Because we've had this conversation before. At the beginning of time, whenever that is, we don't even know how to mark that. When the Creator blew the breath of life into us, it was written. It is destiny that you would keep coming back until you mastered yourself. Some of you have a permanent contract to keep coming back to this world until it gets to a place of sanity and peace, whatever that is. Listen. The King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, very caring, loving, and kind. This is giving me intuition and psychic abilities. This is what our soul tribe looks like. I love my soul tribe. I love them. I left a whole karmic family just to be with my soul tribe. You understand me? Do you understand me? And it was the best thing I ever did. And I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. Because I understand the larger scheme of things. I understand that it was always divinely orchestrated for things to go this way. Once you get into that level of acceptance and you download that, if you don't think about anything today other than that, at least start there in that dark night of the soul. Listen, everything has happened exactly the way that it was supposed to. The sooner I get to some place of acceptance and or peace about that, the sooner I sail to calmer waters. That's a fact. Proven, tested, and tried. I don't give you anything that I've not been through and or applied to my own life. And somebody wants to tell me why they think I'm sitting here as a teacher. You don't know my walk, my friend. No sabe. You don't know. You think you know. They don't know. They don't know what we had to go through to get to this level. Do you really want to know the story? What it took? I'll give you like less than 1% on the platform. This is not for the soul tribe. This is for the people that feel as though you don't deserve to be in this position. Well, that's not your problem. Thank the Most High God that you ain't in the people-pleasing business, that you're in the I'm about my Father's work business, being about my Father's work and making sure that I hear servant well done at the end of whatever this cycle is by way of me transforming and ascending to whatever realm and or level I need to beyond the physical body. This body's going to go back to the earth. Right? Yeah. What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You better be about your soul's mission. Find your soul tribe and get to the root of the problem. You think I'm playing. Listen, you're co-creating with the Creator. This is what the divine ancestors just said. They got really bullion here. I'm going to tell you something. You're seeing 111. You're seeing 1111. It says, I am creative. Why creative? Because you're co-creating with the Creator of all things. Don't you know that the carpenter needs a hammer? That's how it is. The Most High is the carpenter and you're the hammer. Listen, I'm going to need you to wake up. It says angels are ready to fully support you, Divine Collective, in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe and why did I just say this? I love when the spirit is just, oh my God, I love when the truth comes out before I read the message. Like, it is such confirmation. It is such an inspiration. It's something that we need in the time of wherever we're at in this evolution to just remind us the spirit is real. Listen, let me start over. It says angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor. That means your spiritual walk, your purpose, so that you co-create. Did I not say co-create? I did not see this on the card before I read it, but I saw it on the card before I read it. It is written. Listen, it says this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. What are you creating? I am creative. So I have to be mindful of what I'm thinking, when I'm thinking all the time. Because the physical body is going to remind you, hey, every day at 3 o'clock, we smoke a cigarette until we can't smoke no more. And this is when we talk to our friend and complain about everybody in the neighborhood. So when you wake up and then you get a chance to see another 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you say, you know what? No, I'm not going to smoke that cigarette. I don't want to do that. I'm going to take a walk. When do you decide to change that? Or not pick up that call for that person that's been taking up your time for the last 10 years talking about what's his name or what's her name? Listen, 6-6. Your guardian angels are teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. I just want to take this time at the end of this video to talk to the Most High. Thank you for sending your angels, my spirit guides, to confirm what it is that this entire reading was about. Signs and symbols. Are you getting it? Are you catching what I'm throwing? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is your message. I love you. So much so that the lovers came out at the bottom of the deck. I love you. You are my wishes being fulfilled. We are our wishes being fulfilled. We are getting our wishes fulfilled. Listen, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. It's a victory. New friendships. You, me, and spirit. 7 of Wands is letting us know the divine ancestors are saying that we're very protected. Listen, I love you. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, just remember to stand at your post, be nice to yourself, and above all else, be patient with yourself. Remember who you are. You've been here before. You got to get it right this time. If not now, then when? You will make it through this. Take a deep breath. Don't hold your breath. It restricts the flow of life. Get into the 8 of Cups. Walk away from your old self if you have to. Break up with her. Break up with him. And do yourself a favor. And finish well. It's not how you start, but how you finish. At least in my opinion, it is. I love you. Until the next video, peace be with you.